and welcome to the second chapter of phase 2, that is programming with TensorFlow. Here we're going to write a simple program to add two constant numbers using TensorFlow and Jupyter Notebook. I've given this for you to go through, but regardless, I'll be explaining each and every step of the program once we start coding on TensorFlow. At the end of the chapter, it is advised that you go through these reading resources wherein all the functions of TensorFlow that we have used, you can learn fully. With the second chapter, that is how to add two constant numbers. Let me open up the program. As you can guess, the first line of code is import TensorFlow STS. Shift plus enter. I'll execute the line on the back end. Till then, the comment with the hash name of our first constant. It's called number 1. How we are going to write this is equals tf.constant. Make sure that C is small. And we're going to give it the number 13. You can choose any number that you want to. Now we're going to print the properties of this number. Shift and enter. Again shift and enter. As you can see, it doesn't straight away tell us that it's got the number 13 inside. Rather, it tells that it's a tensor, it's a constant, and right now we don't have anything in the shape because it's a scalar. Moving on to the next line of code. This is our second constant that we're going to call number 2. Again, tf.constant. I have given the number 21. You can change it according to you. Let us print the properties of this tensor with the name number 2. Shift plus enter. Now you can see that this also is a tensor. Now the constant has become 1. That means it now understand it has got two constant values. Shape a scalar. I didn't talk about this. The data type is an integer 32. Now TensorFlow offers mathematical methods like sum. It's quite intuitive. There are also operator overloading, so you can use 0 plus 1 as well. I have created a variable called sum. tf.add is the method, and we are going to pass in the values of number 1 and number 2. As we can guess, the numbers are 13 plus 21. Shift plus enter. As you know, we need to create a session. Shift plus enter. Now this, using the print command, we're going to do a session.run and pass in the value of the variable sum. Shift plus enter. You can see that the number is 34, which is 21 plus 13. What does tf.assign do? Here what we're trying to do is give the value of what is present in the variable sum and assign it to number 1. So according to this line of code, number 1 would now become 34. Let's run it and see what happens. Shift plus enter. There you go. You get an error. You know what the problem is? The problem is constant numbers cannot be updated, and therefore this. The next chapter, we're going to have a look at something called a variable instead of a constant, and there we will try to do the update using the tf.assign, and there you can see that number 1 will change its value and we will not get any error. And finally, you can do something like ses.close to close the session. I'd like to show you one thing. Can you see the chapter being highlighted in green? That means it is running on the backend in real time. Let us press shift and enter on this. The session has been closed. I hope that you like this chapter. We're going to do a few more interesting stuff before we move on to more complicated things using TensorFlow. Thank you for the time spent. You have a nice day. Bye.